May 24th, 2020. It's the Matt Abercrombie Show.
That's right. And Stella, you got the date right. And yesterday, I got the date wrong. I said May 22nd, 2 days in a row. And that's a shame because the 23rd, that's one of my favorite days and numbers. So anyway. All right, look, hey, it's the new and improved expanded Abercrombies, including parts of a dog's snout. This is our dog. Hello. Or part of our dog. Hi. So, gang, let's give a report for our first full night with the dog.
Fabulous. She was awesome.
Yeah, we really lucked out.
Yes.
She
went to sleep around 11, and then she woke up at 7, and she laid with Stella right next to her on her little dog bed the whole time. Didn't bark or nothing.
Yeah,
She actually slept on me.
Yeah.
So far, ideal behavior.
Ideal. Yeah.
You know, when you're getting a dog, you wonder, like, is this thing going to be potty trained? How's it going to be with being by itself? How's it going to be with overnights? Is it going to want to go out a lot in the middle of the night? You know, it's a lot like a newborn in a bunch of senses.
And she did a great job. We took her for a walk this morning for about 20 minutes, and she stayed right next to my side.
That woke me
She
up.
even sat down. She did a great job.
And we just got back from a short bike ride to test whether or not she would be able to hang.
And she did. So we're going to do longer trips throughout the day to increase the endurance of her being alone.
And another important development, and this is kind of odd, but getting a new dog has somehow or another developed into the cat getting a new name. The cat is now known as... Bring the cat over.
Okay, bring him over.
We got to give the cat some attention. We don't want to leave him out. Meet the new and improved Papple.
Hey, that's the name of my potato apple.
That's where we got it from.
Stella likes to eat baked potatoes in her hands vertically as if it were an apple.
So she calls it a
Papple.
Papple. And now our cat's name is Papple. And I will tell you a very interesting fact too, is that when the dog came, the cat stopped meowing much to go outside. I think it was a good thing to have another dog in the house.
And that's why I think he earns the new name, because he's a brand new cat.
He is a brand new cat. I think he missed flowers. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the cat looked up to the dog of the house as like an authority figure.
Right.
And it just thinks that we're just a bunch of stupid hairless apes. Meh, and that's kind of true. We're just people to manipulate into giving it food.
Oh.
Sometimes.
But she's super, super duper sweet.
Oh yes. The gang is complete.
And I'm glad that you woke up at 3 in the morning and found her picture.
I know, insomnia pays off.
Yes.
All right, folks.
Thank you.
The Matt Abercrombie Show. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Say
Happy
my
Saturday.
dog.
Oh.
Get the dog in frame one more time.
All right.
Wait, Anna's gonna.
Just do this.
Bring it. Bring it to her. Say bye.
See you later.
So,
The Matt Abercrombie Show is back. And it's time for Old Man Abercrombie's story time. All right, gather around, kids, or change channels if you're so inclined. Because Stephanie inspired me yesterday when she was like, "Tell them about your first ear-piercing experience." I was like, yeah, maybe some other time. So here is the some other time. So I am 15 years old, and I have this friend at the time, and his name was John Hooper, and he's a dude that I was really great friends with. We really bonded, but he moved to Doraville in the next year, and I never heard from him again, and I never found him on social media. He just kind of vanished. So anyway, John Hooper, if you're out there, this story is for you. And anyway, myself and John, we were really obsessed with the Sex Pistols and Sid and Nancy, the movie Sid and Nancy. So, you know, every day was just an endless barrage of quotes from those movies and those songs. And we were really like living up the, preteen punk aesthetic to the max. So we went to Claire's at the mall. First of all, well, we were dropped off at Claire's at the mall because we were both, very young. And, we go into the place. We're like, oh, this is where you get your ears pierced. So we go into this is very punk, right? Going to Claire's. And we go into this place, and they're like, well, where's your consent form from your parents? And I'm like, oh, crap. I don't have a consent form. To Gainesville, Georgia, like half an hour away, and we really wanted to get our ears pierced. This is total garbage, how, what a bummer. But being the little punkers that we were, we came up with this brilliant idea that we would go to Wendy's and get a biggie Coke or whatever, and then take the ice from it, numb our ears, and take all, one of the safety pins from our clothes, because we were all Johnny Rottened out. We had all these safety pins. And we went to the bathroom at the mall, and my friend John had me kneel down on the floor, and this already looks really dubious. So I'm kneeling on the floor, and my ear's all iced up, and he gets a safety pin off of his freaking vest or whatever, and he's like, okay dude, here we go. And he's like, 1, 2, 3, and he jams the safety pin through my ear. And I didn't realize I was a squeamish person until that moment, because all of a sudden all the sound started getting deep. And everything went black. And then there was some missing time, and I kind of woke up fairly quickly, and I still had like the weird adrenaline rush and the butterflies in my stomach from passing out. And there's like this guy at the urinal kind of looking at me, curiously, like with his eyes saying, "Are you okay, dude?" So anyway, that's my experience being a little punker, getting my ears pierced at Claire's, or trying to get my ears pierced at Claire's, being denied, and then failing and doing it in the bathroom. Oh, by the way, I did end up getting an earring that day, and it did get infected, and then it grew in, and then I redid it at Claire's with a parental consent form a couple years later.
Abercrombie, and as you can see, I'm wearing a new and improved styrofoam hat. You could get them in stores today. You could get them in any size, but they may not fit your head.
Do they have any dangerous side effects?
They do. It may cause brain problems, loss of eyesight, and loss of smelling.
But dang, you look good, girl! Old Man Abercrombie's Storytime is back. And now it's time for the legend of the Cowbone Cave. So I had this friend, Paul, and he had a farm, a family farm, like a real family farm up in, Dahlonega, Georgia. And they had cows and stuff, real cows. Well, I would go have sleepovers at Paul's house in high school, and we had a lot of good times. I feel like we must have played some board games, maybe some Scrabble or something. But after midnight, we would seek more more thrilling adventures. After the parents went to bed, we would get all layered up with toboggans, flashlights, and head out into the pastures. And I can tell you, there is nothing creepier than a cow pasture after midnight, in the dark, on a moonless night. But to add another layer to this creep factor, there was a cave on the edge of the pasture property. So we went to investigate this cave. We crept through a maze of sleeping cows. And finally made it to a sloped hill. We go down the hill. And one by one, move into a very tight little cave. The walls are covered with spider crickets. The ground moist. Dark and confining. When we make it to the bottom of the cave, we make a chilling discovery. That the cave is filled with cow bones. Sadly, a handful of cows, curious just as we were, went to this cave and perhaps did not have the ambulatory dexterity to escape it. Rest in peace, Cowbone Cave.
You know I won't go back. What's done is done. No, you can't change the past, so I won't go back. Life is just a stream. Sometimes you're pulled along, reaching for the light, but the darkness drags you down. Stream becomes a river, and all your dreams are bigger. Each moment is a wave, step towards your grave. No, I won't go back. What's done is done. No, you can't change the past, so I won't go back. Then you take the time to see where you stand. Each and every moment becomes a grain of sand. Now the time is gone,